Okay, everyone, here it is, November 4th, 2022, and I'm walking back from my appointment with my surgeon. It was a follow-up appointment. The last time I saw him was on July 5th. I'm just gonna say, this life is a mixed bag of amazingness and shit. What do I mean? So I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. Other than my little ostomy bag and my loss of hair, for the most part, I'm living life. I'm exercising. I'm doing everything that Lisa does in this life. So I had a meditation the other day that while I was in meditation, the thought of cancer passed through my mind. And the image that immediately showed up, which shocked me, was the most serene Buddha face. Just the head, the eyes, it was a stone, black stone Buddha face with the most colorful jewels sparkling. And I was like, whoa. And I heard that I am your teacher. Your deep spiritual teacher. Cancer is my deep spiritual teacher. You think of cancer, you're not thinking of Buddha. But that's what came, and it was like, shocked me. So there was that. This morning, I get my tumor marker, my CA-125, and that mofo is going up again. So I was like, frustrated, confused, angry. And yet, it makes me go deeper and dig into a well of strength and determination. That number is not determining who I am and what I know to be true. I am strong, I am healthy, I take in life, I want to be here, I am here. But it messes with your head. And I feel like I keep hearing the question, what are you going to believe? I just saw Dr. Bilchik, my surgeon, and it was a glowing, glowing, glowing report. He could not believe how well I'm doing. His assistant, he was telling her, he said, I told her before I came in this room to see you how remarkable you are, what you have gone through, what you have survived. He literally called me a force of nature. I mean, I was humbled. And he just couldn't say enough. So it's like, again, I feel like the spiritual lesson here is, what are you going to believe? What are you going to decide about who you are and what's happening? The mixture of emotions of this journey is just insane. And yet I know on some level I chose this to be a part of my spiritual journey and awakening. And sometimes I go, God, when I see that tumor mark, I'm like, what is it going to take? What else do I have to do? But I am a master of my body. I know this journey is about owning my masterhood, but not through ego. The ego, we think that, the ego has its own agenda, and the ego isn't necessarily, and the ego is not a bad thing. It's there to, it's that part of ourselves that's there to, tune into perceived threats. It was there for us when we were children, when we were defenseless or whatever, and we needed to have protection. The ego shuts us down from pain. But this is about my spirit, and it's about surrendering constantly to God and the divine, and not my ego's will, but my divine will. But man, it's a journey like no other. And it just keeps giving me opportunities to check myself and go, what are you gonna believe? What are you gonna choose? And yeah, I admit that when I saw that number this morning, I just wanted to cry. And maybe I still need to, but it just makes me go deep. It's like being an athlete, and I feel like I'm in those last few miles of a marathon, which I've been in. And you're like, you just want to give up because you're hurting. And you're like, why did I sign up for this? But you keep going. You keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep going. And that's what I'm doing. There's been times in my athletic career where, you just, it's hard. And you just go deeper. And you find a strength that you don't know is there. So, the ups and effing downs of this journey, and I feel like, the Buddha, just rolling with it. Again, I said in my last video, finding peace in the chaos. Being the eye of the hurricane. That is the constant practice for me. And probably for all of us in this world. It's so easy to let the outer world determine how we feel inside. And, I've been in this Joe Dispenza cancer study and these meditations, and, what he has talked about is that becoming a master is not letting your inner world be determined by your outer world. Yep, shit frickin' happens all the time. And man, it can pull us down if we let it. And yep, I allow myself to feel my feelings, to feel my frustration, to feel my anger. And then I have those feelings, and then I go stand back up and go, okay, keep going, because there's so much to live for. This is not my demise at all. It's the opposite. And there's a 33. Right, horse? Yes. Yep. 33 is an angel number, and it's one of the numbers Miss comes to me. 33 and 333, and it happened to be right there on a license plate. Wasn't looking for it. But anyway, that's my update. Impassioned update. It's a beautiful day. My body's amazing. My body's a miracle. I'm a miracle. We are all miracles. We choose to believe that we're miracles, and to own our power, and to own our light, and to not let life get us. It's happening for us, not to us. I know, sounds like a cliche, but it's true. So I love you all. I thank you for my support, all the support in various ways that you continue to give me. It means more than you know. I know I say it all the time, but it's absolutely true. I lean into all of you because it's not just me. We're not separate beings, even though it may appear that way. We are connected on soul levels, on energy levels. We are connected to everything and everyone. And we all help each other heal the wounds that, any beliefs that we just aren't worthy or deserving of all that is abundant and good. And acceptance. Accepting the challenge that continues so that I can continue to bloom into who I was born to be in this lifetime. So, all right. I love you all. When we heal our heart, we heal the world. Movement equals life. Okay, bye.